YouTube, hello. Hello. How is it going? Another review. I haven't done some reviews in a while, so I'm going to try and get some reviews of loads of different vendors. However, my favourite vendor right now, or one of my favourite vendors, is, let you guess, vaporworld.co.uk. And there's a hell of a lot to get through in a short amount of time with this, so you're just going to have to bear with me. This is the cigar cherry. Speaking very fast at the camera, blah 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 blah. Right, anyway. So, vaporworld.co.uk, great company. I just got the Fog King tank. And also the drawer. Now the Fog King tank, a running joke at Vaporworld is, try and say that as fast as you can. Anyway, this is what comes in the well packed as usual in a great envelope. This envelope was inside another one, and all the paperwork. You get your receipts, you get your guide to vaping books, your great little personal touches that Vaporworld gives, which is just really you know, very good. Also, I want to say about my reviews as well. Basically, I only review stuff that I like, because I want my review to be interesting, and I can't talk about something to me unless it's interesting or unless it's a good thing. So all the reviews that I do are of devices or of juices that I really like, and I'm going to try and get some other reviews up, because at the moment my YouTube channel, if you can call it that, looks like basically an advert for vaporworld.co.uk, which I don't particularly mind, because I really do like the company. Great company, by the way. Great devices, great prices. Well, that's pretty good. It's a no-nonsense company with great devices at great prices. But devices and juices, blah blah. Anyway, N-Juice is another one of my favourites, and I will be getting some reviews up. There's the gurgle. Now, this is the Fog King tank. This is what you get in the box Uranu. It's made in China. King Era electronic cigarette, it says on the front of it. This is made in China. Developed this in collaboration with some of the Chinese engineers, and had this produced specifically proprietary to Vaporworld. That's what you get in your initial box. You get the tank at the top, and your 14500 battery unit, base unit, whatever you want to call it. A nice effect on this, rubberized effect. I quite like this one. I also have the other one, the shiny one, which I don't particularly like too much, but this is a very nice finish on here, blah blah blah. It's actually a little bit heavier without the battery as well, because this rubber is actually quite heavy rubber. I noticed on some of my Tornado batteries the rubber or the finish tends to flake off, come off. This hasn't happened yet on this, but I've only had it for a week and a half, but it has been my go-to device over that time. These two slot together, not slot, they screw together. And let's just have a look at this device a bit more closely. So basically what you get, sorry I'm shouting, what you get is this top bit, the tank. In the bottom bit goes a 14500 battery, and you can literally just take that off and top up your juice. Now there's a bit of juice in there right now, so I don't want to pour it out, but and that's the top of it. And the great thing about this device that I really like, compared to the Fog, this is my Fog I've had for a while and use sparingly if I can get the right juice and right atomizer for it. One thing I do like about this device is you can use any juice, it wicks reasonably well. The first juice that I tried in this was the cigar cherry. Gurglage factor. From vaporworld.co.uk, because that's the only juice that I have that's full 100% VG, and it wicked and wicked. I had one or two heavy sessions at night time where I got a bit of a burnt taste. I sat it down for 2 minutes or so, picked it up again, it was fine. But obviously with a pure VG juice, I haven't tested many of them. The ones that I have tested give me a reasonable vape, reasonably damn good, I mean, to be honest. In comparison to the fog, where you have to match the juice to the device, which I really can't be bothered doing, and then you've got to mess around with atomizers to get the right flow, otherwise you get too much juice through or too little juice. This thing is no nonsense. It's just bang your juice in and vape away. No twiddling little things, airflows and adjustments and blah blah blah. If you want a device you can just pick up, fill up with juice and go for the day, then this is the device. Tank capacity on the website, it says it's approximately 5 mils. I usually fill it up to 3.5. Maximum I would say you'd get is maybe 4, just over 4 mils. Obviously it's not as good quality as the stuff that GG make, because it's Chinese and it's built for economy, but that suits me down to the ground. The quality of this is good enough for me, and for the price you can't go wrong. They're selling this £49.95 on the website right now, and you can get extra tanks for like 12 quid or something. Tanks are guaranteed for 2 months, so if it gives out on you in that time, you just send it back and they'll send you a new one. And he said they're going by the Chinese manufacturers' guarantees there, so they actually don't lose out on that either, which is a good thing. So the vaping experience, I've got some 70-30 home mix in this right now, 70% PG. Not much vapour, but the flavour on these things. The atomizer looks like this inside the tank, by the way. I spoke to Paula and they said don't show this on the video, but I think it'll be, because it's proprietary and whatnot, and they don't want anyone copying their designs or whatever. But I think it's a good thing, right? What you've got there is you've got 2 wicks that go into the tank itself, and those wicks go down, and there's actually an atomizer in there, which I'm not going to show you how the atomizer looks, but it looks like a normal atomizer, except it's the coiling is a lot more dense. There's maybe about 11 to 15 coils in there. It's an ordinary resistance atomizer, and it's like a clearomizer upside down in the unit. That's the that fits on obviously inside there, and that's your tank. And I thought, yeah, it's a clearomizer, it's going to be burnt spots, there's going to be dry, it's going to be, flavour's going to be good, throat hit's going to be rubbish. But actually the flavour is awesome and the throat hit is still pretty damn good. I had some end juice in the other day, some silver aromatique, and you know, that was wicking really well, and most juices do. The only problems that I've had with burnt tastes when I'm using 100% VG. Yeah, but the throat hit on that silver aromatic, everybody that's had end juice, their tobacco flavours, you know that it totally rips your throat out. But yeah, it had a massive throat hit even on this device, which was surprising to me. And that silver aromatic, the flavour on it was unbelievable. It didn't taste like the same flavour. I couldn't recognise the flavour because it was so intense. Good, very good flavour on these and good vapour. This is the Best Mix 1 Golden Virginia. Genuine de-gang. I'm not actually vaping very much. There's a fair throat hit with that as well. I'm not actually vaping very much during this review because I've got so much to cover. But yeah, I mean, go out 50 quid and it's a replaceable battery, 14500. You know, it's damn good. Oh, the problems that I had with my other one. See, the first one I got was a shiny, and it vaped for like a day, and then the electronics in here started going haywire and it wouldn't activate or whatever. I phoned up Paula about the unit just to ask him a few questions to see if I could maybe remedy the problem, and immediately they said, okay, we'll send you out a brand new one. So they sent me out a new device. I said, well, I'll send this one back, and they said, no, don't worry about that, we'll send you out a new one. And they sent me atomizers as well, packets of bloody atomizers. So, and I also got this lanyard for free from them. Not my style, but I spoke to Paula. She said in the car, she uses it in the car sometimes because it's, you know, it's easy to use in the car, whatever. That's £3.95 on their website. It's nothing like dripping a 306 for throat hit or anything like that, but the throat hit's definitely still there. Pretty damn good. The incidentally, in the box you get your charger and you get your mains adapter, and you also get a seal kit, nicely presented. And all of these, they've got all the spare parts and whatnot. The future for Vapour World and the future for devices at Vapour World, he's looking at adjustable liquid feeds for the juice, adjustable airflow. And this is for the future, obviously, flow controls all over the place, and replaceable coils similar to the IATI. And Vapour World, it's no nonsense, and it's on a budget, which is what I like. The reason I don't have a GGTS or any of the heavy devices, and this is my first 14500 single battery device, very nice. The batteries, incidentally, I don't know which batteries you get with these. I presume I had some difficulties with the batteries with no nipples that were sent with it, so I think they're supplying the nipples now, nippled batteries. But these apparently are 900 milliamp hour, which is quite a heavy claim for such a small battery like that, but anyway. It says 900 milliamp hour, and they last me about a day and a half. I vape through about 2 mils of juice a day. God, I'm ruining the place. But yeah, go out, get yourself one of these, 50 quid, you really just can't go wrong. And vapourworld.co.uk. Vaping is welcome on these premises. Switch today with Vapour World. Yeah, go for it guys, it's worth it.